Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. Today's tip is to not buy diet food. So I was at Jewel yesterday and happened to be walking through the diet bar aisle and the granola bar aisle. I can't remember. I was heading to the back of the store for something, and that just happened to be the aisle I walked down. And I noticed there's so many specialty diet foods. So let's start with, I noticed there was something called Legendary that was like a Pop-Tart. For one Pop-Tart, one individually packaged Pop-Tart, a package of one, it was $3.49. You can get a whole box of 8 Pop-Tarts for, $4.49. And I hear you're going to say, oh, but it's specialty and it's got more protein or it's got more of that or it's this or that or the other and it's better for you. Both are very processed foods. And let's compare apples to apples. So let's break it down here. The Pop-Tart serving, it's 400 calories. That's 2 Pop-Tarts. The single serving Pop-Tart of the Legendary is 180. However, because I am being fair, I can't just say that the Pop-Tart is 20 calories more because it's actually a little different. Because, the Pop-Tart weighs less. Each individual Pop-Tart weighs less than the Legendary version. The Legendary Pop-Tart is 61 grams. 2 Pop-Tarts is 96 grams, so that would be 48 grams. So there is a difference there. You save 58 calories by choosing the Legendary. However, you spend almost $3 more per Pop-Tart. Clearly, it's not worth it. If you have a hankering for Pop-Tarts, eating that is not going to help you. It's just going to break the bank. Trust me, I am a girl who just came off of a junk food binge. I have, lost 150 pounds in a year. I know that it's tough, but the diet food is just very expensive. Next, let's go with granola bars. So they had these junkless granola bars. Now, actually, I have to say, junkless, they were on sale this week for $3.50 for a 6-pack. So, 58 cents each. The granola bars, the store brand granola bars, were $6.99 for an 18-pack or 39 cents each, and that was regular price. For a 24-gram granola bar, they range in calories from 90 to 100 calories. So 4.17 calories per gram. The junkless actually have more calories. For a 31-gram granola bar, they have 130 calories for a total of 4.19 calories per gram. So, again, they say all these healthy natural foods, it's still an ultra processed food. So they can say whatever they want on their label. You're still feeding yourself or your child or your family an ultra processed food. And then the final thing I looked at was the Atkins snacks. I looked and compared both the caramel nut cluster or whatever to the Snickers, and then the peanut butter cup to the Reese's peanut butter cup. So let's start out. The Snickers bars, just an individual Snickers bar, was on sale for $1.50. So comparably priced as far as individual items go, because the best price you could get on the Atkins was $11.99 for an 8-pack, or sorry, I wrote it down and I can't see it. Or I think it was like $1.49. So there's that. You do save a few calories on the Atkins bar. The Snickers 52 grams, so you are actually getting more weight for it versus the the Atkins version is 44 grams. Snickers is 250 calories versus 180 calories. So if you were to calculate it so that the Atkins weighed the same as the Snickers, it would be 212 versus 250. So you're only saving about 38 calories by doing the Atkins instead of the Snickers. And but I guess then again, like that, it's a little more comparable in price. But again, I'm also choosing the most expensive version of the Snickers. The Reese's is where I really noticed a difference because again, you have the 8 Reese's cup style thing in the Atkins, so they're $1.50 each or $1.49 each. Versus a Reese's 2-pack is $1.79 regular price. So that would be like 80 some cents each, 89 cents each. And then for 2 of them, it's 210 calories and versus 160 calories for 130-gram thing. So you do end up saving about 52 calories when you even out the portion sizes. But again, you're spending a whole lot of money on a product you don't need. It is best to just give up the junk food and not turn to another more expensive version of an ultra processed food. Because ultra processed foods in general are expensive, and by trying to just constantly please yourself with these, you're not retraining your brain to like the foods it should. You're just, you're putting a band-aid on something that, needs stitches. So today's tip for frugal living is quit buying like all the specialty diet and health food that's ultra processed, because ultra processed in its very definition is not going to be as healthy as if you just chose natural foods. And plus, if you have an issue with consumption of those diet foods, it's gonna really wreak havoc on your digestive system. I mean, look, I remember we all used to laugh and make fun of diet foods. Sorry, when they first came out. I think baked Lay's too was the big one, because they would say on the label, warning, may cause anal leakage. In other words, you're going to poop your pants a little. Guaranteed to be a shart instead of a fart. So, again, that's not pleasant. It's not the way you want to lose weight. So, I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a doctor. But I can tell you that switching out one ultra processed food for another, you're still eating an ultra processed high calorie food. It just has some different ingredients on the label. It's going to be a much better choice if you switch that out for a piece of fruit or a healthier alternative that's made from real food. Like real whole foods that start out as like fruits and vegetables and meat and stuff. Anyways, again, my name is Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.